Hi guys, Learned Today here and welcome to a Revive Witch video. So in this video, I'm gonna cover the important things you should focus based on my own experience in the game and the things that I've learned so far on a free-to-play perspective. I know most of you know that gacha games uses a special type of currency to summon for characters, and in this case, we will call it dolls. And speaking of summons, so we have three different types of banner. The Awakening banner, which changes every 2 days. So there are specific list of dolls that changes every 2 days, every now and then. Exclusive summons, which changes every 13 days. So exclusive summons are the incoming characters which will gonna join the existing ones, or the existing characters, or existing dolls I should say. Soul summons are your standard, pretty much your standard banner with no rate up characters. Let me just get through this real quick for the sake of new players. So UR stands for ultra rare, which is associated with the purple color. SSR, which is associated with gold. SR, which is associated with purple color, and R for blue color. And that's pretty much it, all you need to know about like the rarity of the dolls. Now each banner have a different PT counter, which means in every 80 summons on a specific banner, you are guaranteed to get an ultra rare doll with a 50-50 chance to be the limited time or the featured character. And if you lose the 50-50 chance, your next doll will be the guaranteed featured character. And what I like about this game is that they will literally show you the number of summons you need for a guaranteed ultra rare doll. You can see it on this on the bottom left side of the banner. See? So these are examples. 69, nice. Pretty nice number. Now, this doesn't mean that you will only get an ultra rare doll in every 80 summons. It can also happen early. So if you're lucky enough, and if that happens, your PT counter resets back to 0. The Awakening banner and exclusive summon banner shares the same mechanics, and if the banner changes, the good news is your PT will be carried over to the new banner. So for example, if Awakening summon banner changes, I'm still like 69 summons away for a guaranteed ultra rare doll. This will be carried over even the banner changes. But if we check the rules here at the bottom part, you can see at the pool system like introduction, it says here that there are 4 types of pools in the game: Soul Summon, Awakening Summon, Dreamland Summon, and Exclusive Summon. So I'm not familiar with the Dreamland Summon yet, but it says it opens during events, has rate up dolls. After the event, the rate up dolls will be available in the Soul Summon. So I'm not familiar with that yet, and I haven't seen it so far in the game yet. So if any one of you watching this video is familiar with how this thing works, let me know in the comment section down below. It will really be a big help to let me understand more about this game. Now let's talk about team composition. So this might be different through every player in regards of building your team, but I just like to point out some of the things that you might want to consider when it comes to building your team. We have 3 major elements in the game so far. The witch is the 4th element, which is pretty much on her own league of element. So if you go here under the team formations tab, you can see 3 types of element. The blue, which is associated to a mercury element, yellow for saltstone, and red for brimstone. So when it comes to building your team, you have your main dolls and your backup dolls. So this backup doll serves as a replacement if your main doll dies on the field. For example, I got here Arcana as a backliner, and on my backup dolls I got the witch as a backliner. So if my backliner dies, the witch will automatically replace her on the field. And if my mid laner dies, so the mid laner on my backup dolls will gonna take her position in the field. So that's pretty much it. And regarding on the buff effect, so if you have three dolls of the same element, you will gain this buff of attack and defense, 10% buff of that certain element. So if you have 3 Mercury on your team, all the Mercury that is currently on your team will gain this 10% attack boost. And if you want to maximize it, or you want to maximize the buff effect, you can use like 6 same element dolls to get the maximum value out of your team. So you can get 15% buff. And the good thing about this is, just in case you're lacking one character on that specific element, for example Mercury, you only have 5 Mercury on your current dolls, you can use the witch as a replacement, because witch element is universal, so she can act as a Mercury, a Brimstone, or a Saltstone element, which is, on this case, I'm using the witch to fill the gaps. Now let's talk about how to level up your dolls. So for starters, I highly suggest to focus your resources on 3 dolls for efficiency. Since the game uses stamina system, leveling up your characters or your dolls can really hurt your game progression. So your stamina pool can be seen in the middle top part of the main menu. And you have 3 ways to restore your stamina. First is using Soul, which I definitely wouldn't suggest, especially if you're a free-to-play player like me, because souls can be used to summon for dolls. You can also restore stamina using stamina elixir and then stamina flask, which you will gonna earn as long as you progress in the game. So right now I have 4, and each stamina elixir will restore 105 stamina for me. Now let's talk about what class of dolls do you want to build on your team. Again, this will be case-to-case basis. So if you want to simply build a random dolls on your team because you're having fun with those dolls or those characters, then go on. At the end of the day, that's the purpose of the game, for us to enjoy, okay? But on a meta perspective, you can build like a Guardian as your frontliner. Guardian or Destroyer can do as well, but for me, I prefer Guardian because they're more tankier. So next is a healer or compeller as your backliner, and a mage or assassin as your main DPS. You can play with your dolls positioning with middle and backliner, depends on the type of content you're working with, especially on PvP. Let's try to go there. Dimensional Trials, Chrono Space Breach. So this one, the PvP. So you can see here, and most of the time assassins do attack the backliner, so you might consider like putting your healer or compeller on the middle lane so that you can avoid your healer getting hit all the time, to keep your team healthy. So that's pretty much it about team compositions and team positioning. Now let's talk about team synergy. What type of damage you can use. So we have two type of two choice on your team composition. So you can go physical damage team or a magical damage team, which in my case, my team is focused on magical damage. Let's go here in information. So as you can see, because my tank or my main character is a fallen, and she do like magical damage. magic attack. So I focus on my team, or I focus magic damage on my team. So I got a fallen as my guardian or my tank. Then Viola for my main DPS or my main damage dealer, which do magic attack. And then Arcana as my healer, but she's a compeller actually. Compeller and healers works almost the same because they do have skills to heal your team. Okay, so Arcana, as you can see here, her skill heals all allied 20% of her attack. And then she have like a magic damage boost on your team. So that's why I focus on magic damage team. So you can check your Dolls kit for her like team synergies, and that's pretty much it about team formation or team compositions. So next is I'd like to cover about Dreamland or Dream World, I should say. So mana, if you want to farm for mana, so I do recommend to like reach the highest level as soon as possible or as soon as you can, because this will be the most like cost efficient way of farming mana. Because like if you spend too much on, like for example on level 4, like spending too much stamina on level 4, it will really affect your progression instead of like farming on level 6 itself. So that's the highest reward that you can get on Mana Dreamland. And ascension material farming, dull equipment farming, and yeah, ascension material farming and dull equipment farming have 3 levels. So we have the guardian and healer ascension materials, destroyer and assassin materials, mage and compeller materials. So when it comes to ascension materials, so just in case like on level 1, if you need like this, the blue one, so you can farm this as long as you're racing or leveling up or ascending your dolls, and they require like a blue shards, stuff like that. So you can use until you got enough ascension materials before you proceed to the next one, which we're gonna give you purple because this will be on ascension 2, I guess. And then third ascension will be the gold ones. So you can focus on like spending. It's okay if you wish to spend your stamina to farm for the blue ones, the purple, and the gold ones. But once you're done with that, so the gold ones, I highly suggest you to go to this. Once you reach like on your third ascension, you I highly suggest to like speed run through it and unlock the 6th stage to get the maximum value out of your stamina, because this will gonna give you like the iris feather and the solid scale, which is needed for the 4th ascension of your dolls. And the 6th level, we're gonna give you the highest amount that you can. So if you stay here on the 5th level, spend all your stamina there, so it will really hurt your progression, because we are gated with stamina system. Same thing on the doll equipment. So you got these blue ones, the purple ones, and then I'm still locked. I'm not farming for doll equipment actually, to be as of this moment. I'm just currently using what I have or what I've earned so far while farming. And speaking of equipments, let's go here, dolls. So equipments. So right now I don't have any. Let me go to Viola, I guess. Here. So as you can, we have a blue equipments, the purple ones, the gold ones. I don't have like the rainbow ones yet. So I wouldn't suggest if you want to level up your like blue equipment, so it's totally useless because you were gonna like dispose them later on in the game, and you can still progress with the game even though your equipments are not leveled up. If you're using like you're currently using the blue equipments, but if on the purple equipment, you can try to level it up. Like for example, this, if you forge it, just hit auto select, it will gonna level it up to 10. But after you level it up, I don't really suggest you to ascend it to like the next level, because it will gonna cost you another purple equipment just to ascend. So it's not really that effective at it. It will not gonna give, it's not like a big of an impact if you ascend your equipment. So just hold on your resources, I mean, until you got like the gold ones. So actually I'm not even like ascending the gold ones as well, because I don't think it's worth it to ascend it to the next level, not unless you have like the purple ones, which is like almost the end game equipment that you can acquire in the game. And aside from that, on your equipment, we have like these equipments here that have set bonus, like the one that I currently have on Viola. As you can see here on this part, it have the God is blessed. So 1 piece heal all allies 10% heal after the victory. So the same equipment skill can't be stacked. So there are certain equipments with set bonus. Let's see the weapon here. Let's see if we can see anyone with set bonus. No, I don't have it yet here on this, on a mage. But on compeller, my gold ones doesn't have a set bonus. Let's try to look. There you go. So scholar, so the set bonus will gain 5% more XP after the combat of the same equipment. Skill can be stacked. So every equipment has a set bonus. So before you ascend your equipment and then level it up as well, you might be considering like holding on it for a while and then look for an equipment with a set bonus. So that's all you need to know, I guess, on the equipments. And then the next thing that I want to talk about is adding friends. One moment. So you can go here to search add friends and then just add everyone that you can see on your suggestion box. So you can add as many as you want to earn like friendship points. So friendship points can be used here in supplies. Yes, so if you have like friends on your list, you will accumulate eventually like a friendship point. So friendship points can be used to buy this stuff here, and actually the stuff here costs you stamina as well. So having like many friends on your list can have you like purchase these things, like this one, the mana, and this is like a weapon experience material, charcoalite. These are definitely just gifts on your dolls. And then gold coins can be used to buy furnitures on your cottage. So I'm not focusing on cottage yet, and I'm not building anything yet. I'm not spending any gold coins as of this moment. And that's pretty much it. And actually you can reset this stack once for free every day, and this stock resets every day as well. So right now I think there's nothing important to buy, so I still have 29 yet. And that's pretty much it for like the benefits of like having more friends on your friend list. And now I want to talk about like getting or gaining faster experience to level up your account faster. So you can go here on dimensional trials, chronospace breach. So this is the PvP area. So we have three types of PvP here: the beginner, advanced, and master. So as much as possible, try to beat the master level, because this will gonna reward you 15, what do you call this, chronospace essence. So chronospace essence can be used to purchase certain items in the game. And like if you're having a hard time beating the master level, you can go down little by little from advanced to beginner, because every time the level gets, or the enemy gets stronger, you can just adjust it, go down, up, until then you level up your dolls to a certain ascension and like strength to challenge again the current enemy on this list. And this is the fastest way to gain experience on your level or on your account level. And we have like 5 attempts each day, and you can like redeem chances 3 more using the chronospace essence if you want to like refresh it. But I'm not currently refreshing anything yet on my like PvP stuff. Now in shop, there's a daily free pack here that we can claim, so be sure to claim this daily as well for a free soul, and souls are really important for summons. Dream Maelstrom, this is nothing in here. Supplies, let's go with supplies. So here we get the number of white pearls that you have, so you can earn white pearls during like summoning for a doll, and you can use this white pearls, white petal I mean, to buy soul cryptolite. So 1 cryptolite is equivalent to a single summon. So if you have 10 of these, you have like multiple summons. You can also buy this gold petal, because they have the same, almost the same like items that you can buy, but in using gold petals you can buy this characters, Flora, and then this changes every now and then. So gold, this is SSR, and then this is Flora, which is ultra rare, and then you can buy soul cryptolite, so you can exchange this for summons. I've used everything now. Magic cryolite, this one's used for experience material on your equipment. So I'm just gonna focus on the important things here. So using your white petal, you can buy soul cryptolite, exchange it for cryptolite, and you can redeem here as well some characters on the list, which is I doubt you already have. Most of them actually you were gonna have them. So the important thing here to buy is just the soul cryolite. In gold petal, using gold petal, you might consider like buying the ultra rare doll here if you want to acquire them. Right now we have Flora, so it has 9 days remaining. Soul cryolite, I definitely suggest you to use your, it's really advisable for me to spend your golden petal for a soul cryolite, as well as solid scale and iris feather. So these are ascension, like 4th ascension materials that is really hard to farm in Dreamland. This stuff here are just like ascension materials as well on specific dolls like the Guardian, Destroyer, and stuff. But just as long as you're doing summons, you can acquire duplicates. So duplicates can also be used for ascending your characters. Let's go here, or evolve, I should say. So here, the Compeller Soulstone. So these are used. You can buy them on those shop, but I don't suggest. You can just wait actually for a duplicate copy, so you can have them ascended, or you can have your characters ascended that way. And it's really cost effective. For me, I prefer to wait for the duplicates instead of wasting my like petals on those stuff. And by the way guys, before I forgot, so every time you do campaign or story mode, you enter a stage, it will gonna require a certain amount of stamina. And what I suggest you to do upon entering each stage is to avoid as much battle as you can. I know it may sound like going backwards, but every time you avoid battle or avoid monsters, at the end of the stage, it will gonna give you a refund, a portion amount of stamina back to you. As you can see on the screen here, it says that there are still living monsters left during this exploration. 19 stamina will be returned. So you have a 19 stamina refunded back to you. So I almost forgot to mention this, but it's really important to be like save more stamina, and so you can do more other stuff that requires your stamina. So that's pretty much it, guys. So those are the things that I find really important for new players that are still trying to learn the game. Those are the things that I want to mention specifically that you need to consider when playing Revive Witch. And I'm currently working on a detailed guide on Witch Courtyard, Dreamland, gear farming. So if you want to get the latest updates, consider subscribing to the channel, guys. Leave a thumbs up if you find this video helpful. And again, my name is Learn You Today. I hope to see you on the next video, guys. Peace out.